Hi guys, my name is Lily. I'm a Megaformer and mat Pilates instructor in Miami. Today I'll be taking you through a quick full body Pilates workout. All you'll need is a light set of weights, completely optional, but meet me sitting in the middle of your mat, placing your hands on either ribs. We're just gonna start with some breaths. Taking a nice big inhale, expanding through the rib cage. Exhale, closing that space. 2 more. Last one. Good. Now, for that breath, we're going to keep that breath throughout the entire workout. So you're breathing laterally. You want to expand into the ribs and then exhale out the mouth, closing that space as if you're zipping up a corset. So inhale and exhale. Meet me lying on your back, extending the legs out in front of you. Starting with single leg stretches. You're gonna take an inhale to prepare. Exhale as you lift head, neck, and shoulders, pulling the right knee in towards your chest, pointing through the toes. And then we're gonna switch, pulling the left knee in, extending the right leg out, and you switch. Inhale through center, exhale on that switch. Good. See if you can lift your head, neck, and shoulders 1 inch higher up off the mat, pointing through your toes, reaching that energy out. Checking in, making sure that your low back is staying pressed down against your mat. We're pulling the belly button down towards the spine. We don't want any doming in the abs. We're going to keep this going 6 more. Inhale, exhale, you switch. Last 4. Good for 3. We keep the right knee in 2. Last 1. Keeping the right knee in towards your chest, you lower head, neck, and shoulders down, spinal twist, dropping the right knee over to the left side, and then gazing over your right shoulder. Nice big inhale. Exhale, twist a little deeper. 1 more breath. We take it back through center for a double leg stretch. Good. Double leg stretch, bringing your right knee into your chest, left knee meets. You're gonna lift head, neck, and shoulders up, grabbing your ankles. Inhale as we lengthen everything out. Exhale as you circle the arms around, hugging the knees into the chest. So inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it in. See if you can lift your shoulders 1 inch higher up off the mat. Keeping your low back pressed down the entire time. Belly button to spine. If you want to challenge, we're going to try extending those legs a little lower. So you lower the angle. It's going to put more work on your core. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, close. Last 3. We keep the left knee in. Last 1. Keep your left knee in for a spinal twist. Extend the right leg down. Lower head, neck, and shoulders. And then exhale, drop the left knee over to the right side, gazing over the left shoulder. Taking a nice big inhale. Exhale, you twist a little deeper. Don't forget about our breath. It's in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last 1, we bring the knees back to a tabletop. We're going for bicycles. So knees are in tabletop, hands come behind the head. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, you lift your head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat. Keeping the elbows wide, we start to tap opposite knee, opposite elbow. In through center. Exhale as you twist. Keeping the elbows wide, we don't want to pull up on the neck. See if you can lift up a little bit higher. Making contact elbow to knee each time. Good. Last 4. Last 3. We're gonna hold it to the left in 2. Last 1. We hold right elbow to left knee. You start to lower and lift the right leg. So flex to lower, point to lift. Good. See if you can lift up a little bit higher through your upper body. It's very hard to talk while working out. Good. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Last 3. We're going to keep the right leg lowered in 2. Last 1. Right leg stays lowered. We're going to extend the right arm out. You start to pulse. Lifting up, using that oblique. Last 5. We take it back to bicycles in 3, 2, 1. Bicycles. Dropping your head, neck, and shoulders down. Take a second, take a breath. When you're ready, you inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat. We start to tap opposite elbow to opposite knee. Good. Inhale through center. Exhale as you twist. Pointing through the toes. Finding that energy as you shoot the leg out. Low back is staying pressed down. Inhale through center. Exhale, you twist. Keeping the elbows wide, try not to pull up on your neck. Work is coming from the abs, lifting you. Last 3, we're gonna hold it right. Extend the left leg out. In 1, hold it, left elbow, right knee. You lower and lift that left leg. Flex to lower, point to lift. Good, keeping the contact between your left elbow and the right knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. See if you can lift up a little bit higher. Good, last 2. We're keeping the left leg extended. Last 1, left leg is extended. Extend the left arm out. We start to pulse. Good. Exhale as you lift. Breathing through it. Low back is staying down. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees into your chest. Start to take hip circles. Whew. Good, 3 more. We're gonna reverse. Last 1, reverse these circles. So pressing your knees away and then bringing them into the chest. So inhale, pull them in. Exhale, press them out. Good. Going for our roll-ups, you're gonna extend the legs out in front of you. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, tuck the chin in towards your chest as you slowly roll up, keeping the gaze down, and then fold over your legs. Take a second here, feel that nice stretch. And then inhale, lift back up, restack your spine. Exhale, slowly roll it down, tucking your chin into the chest. And then inhale, reach the arms overhead. Good, 2 more like that. Exhale, tuck the chin, gaze towards your belly. Slowly roll it up. Folding over your legs. Take a second, feel the stretch. And then inhale, restack the spine. Exhale, tuck the chin in. Slowly roll it down. Beautiful. We're articulating through the spine here. So you're going bone by bone, vertebrae by vertebrae. Good. And then meet me back in your neutral spine, keeping everything stacked. We're gonna start with some legs. So crossing the ankles and then coming on to all fours. You're in a tabletop position. You're gonna drop the right forearm down and then extend the left leg back. Spider kicks to start. You're gonna inhale, bend the left knee to the left elbow. Exhale, press the left leg back. So inhale, spider kick in. Exhale, extend it back. Making sure that you're pressing weight into your left palm. That way we aren't dropping all of the weight over into the right side. We want to keep it as centered as we can, using the core to help. Pressing into that right forearm and left hand. Good. Inhale, tap the knee in. Exhale, extend the leg back. Now your gaze should be at your left hand. We don't want to gaze up at the top of our mat or back at our knee, because that's going to break the line in our spine. We want to keep that nice flat back, neutral. Good. 3 more like this. We're going to add in a fire hydrant. Last 2. You keep the left knee bent in. On 1, we add in the fire hydrant. So you're going to close that left knee down. Exhale, lift it up, kick it back, bring it in. So inhale, you lower. Exhale, you lift. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Good. Now, the breath is less important as long as you keep breathing, but it's going to help you keep the right tempo. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale on the effort. Good. Really squeezing the glute at the top. We're not rushing through this. Holding it at the high points. So right here, hold for a second, squeeze the glute. Hold it here, squeeze the glute. Bring it in, lower down. Good. Last 3, we're going to keep the left leg extended back. We're pushing back up onto the right hand. Last 1, we lower, we lift, extend it back. Press up to your right hand. We're going for a tricep push-up. So keeping the elbows in nice and tight, gaze is down. You inhale, bend the elbows, lower the chest down. Exhale, press yourself up, and then drop the right forearm back down, back for that spider kick. So extend it back, press up, tricep push-up, and then spider kick. Good. Now that stabilizing glute should be on fire, as well as the left glute, but it's totally normal if you feel it in the right glute a little bit more than that left. Good. Keeping the neck long. Use your breath to help you. Elbows are staying in tight for that push-up. We're going to stay pressed up in 3. Last 2. Last 1, you stay pressed up. We start to rainbow the leg. So you're tapping to the outside corners of your mat. Inhale through center. Exhale as you tap. Now, if you lift your leg up and you feel the low back arching, that means you lift it too high. We want to keep lifting the belly button up towards the spine, keeping a nice flat back. So as soon as you feel your low back lift, that's your range of motion. Good. Last 3, we're going to keep the left leg extended straight back. We're drawing circles. Last 1, keep the left leg extended back. We're drawing little circles. These are slow and controlled, keeping them about the size of a tennis ball. Gaze is between the hands. You're not looking back at your knee. We're going to reverse in 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse these circles. You take it the other way. Keep pressing into your palms, finding the space between your shoulder blades. Last 5. We're shaking it out in 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. That right glute should be on fire as well as the left. Last little bit on the legs here. We're going to lay down on your right side, stacking the knees and dropping the head to rest on your bicep. Bend the knees in to about 90 degrees and then kick your heels back towards your butt. Pressing weight into your left palm, it's gonna help keep your body still from the hips up. We don't want anything rocking as we move here. From here, clamshells, you're gonna lift your heels up off the ground, and then exhale as you open the left knee up. Inhale, close it down. Exhale, you lift. Inhale, you lower. Now we're keeping the heels glued together the entire time. We're not letting it come up. We keep them glued. Now, if you want a little extra stability challenge, you're gonna bring your hand behind your head, making sure that the upper body is completely still here though. If you feel yourself starting to rock, bring that left hand back down. Last 3, we're gonna add on. Last 2, you keep your knee lifted up at the top, extend the left leg out, bend it back in, close it down. So open, extend, bend in, close down. Good. Inhale, close. Exhale, lift. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Good. Now, if it's really starting to burn, you can always drop those heels down, taking it from here. But try to keep those heels lifted. Oops. Heels lifted. And keep working. Good. Last 3. We're shaking it out. In 2. Last 1. Good. Bend it in, close it down. Take a second. We're gonna start on that right side. Whew. My glutes are hurting. All right, taking it to the left side. And then we're gonna hit arms and you're done. So, finding that tabletop position, neutral spine, gazes between the hands. You're gonna drop the left forearm down this time, pressing weight into the left forearm and right hand. Spider kicks. You extend the right leg back, pointing through the toes. Exhale, bend the knee in. Inhale, press it back. Good, try to make contact, elbow to knee, and then press straight back. Again, making sure that we're putting weight into that right hand so that we aren't dropping all of the weight into the left hip. We want to keep ourselves as centered as possible. Good, inhale, extend back. Exhale, bring the knee in. Really squeezing through the glute as you extend back, and then bring it in. Good. Gazing towards that right hand. We don't want to drop the head down, gaze back at the knees, or look up. We want to keep that neutral spine. Good. Inhale back. Exhale, center. Last 3. We add in that fire hydrant. Last 2. Last 1. You hold your knee bent in, add in the fire hydrant. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift the right knee up. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, bring it in. So fire hydrant down, lift up, extend back, spider kick in. Keep pressing weight into your right hand. It's tempting to let your weight drop over. Boom, boom. Good. Squeezing your glutes at the high points. Last 3. We're gonna press up for the tricep push-up. Last 1. Keep that right leg extended straight back. You press up to your left hand, gazing between. Inhale, bend the elbows straight back. Exhale, press it in. Left forearm drops, spider kick. So extend straight back, press up, push up, press up, drop it down, kick it in. Good. Elbows are in nice and tight. You're feeling those triceps work. Good. Left glute should be burning. Sometimes that stabilizing leg can burn even more. than the working leg, depending on the move. So completely normal if that's happening. Good, last 3. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, push up. Inhale, bend it in. Exhale, kick it back. Last 1. You're gonna meet me in that tabletop position. All right, from here, we go for our rainbows. You're tapping the outside corners of your mat, making sure you aren't rocking your hips. Everything is completely still except for that leg, rainbowing, tapping the outside corners of your mat. Now, reminder, if you lift your leg up and feel the low back arch, it means you went too high. We want to keep the belly button pulling up towards the spine, keeping a nice neutral spine, flat back, gazing between your hands. Inhale through center, exhale, you tap. Whew. My glutes are burning. Last 3, you meet me lying on your left side. Last 2, good, last 1. Meet me lying on your left side, resting your head down on your left bicep, bending the knees into a 90 degrees, and then bring your heels back towards your glutes. From here, you're gonna lift the heels up, and then exhale, right knee lifts, inhale, right knee lowers. So exhale, you squeeze it up, inhale, you lower down. Good. Now, weight is pressing into that right hand in order to keep our hips up completely still. If you feel pretty stable here, you can always bring your hand behind your head. It's gonna work your core a little bit harder, challenge the stability. Good, really squeezing the glutes at the top. Hold for a second, and then you lower. Breathing through it. Exhale. Inhale. Last 2, you meet me at the top. In 1, we add in that leg extension. So extend the right leg out, bend it in, lower it down. You lift, extend, bend in, bring it down. Exhale, lift, inhale, extend, exhale, bend in, inhale, you lower. Try to keep those heels nice and lifted. Glutes are burning, we're almost there. Last 3, we're shaking this out. In 2, last 1, good. Shake it out, you made it through glutes. Hitting the muscle out. We have a little bit of arms, and then you're out of here. So, grabbing your light set of weights, meeting me in the middle of your mat, last little push. We're going for a little arm series. Grabbing your light set of weights, totally optional. Meet me kneeling in the middle of your mat. You have a serve the platter. So tailbone is tucked under you. Elbows are starting in at your side body. Chin is lifted. From here, inhale to prepare. Exhale, you extend your arms out directly in front of your shoulders. And then bend the elbows back in, stopping at your side body. So exhale, serve out. Inhale, bend in. Exhale, you serve. Inhale, bend in. Keeping the fingertips extended, we're finding energy reaching out. Try not to grip onto your weights. Fingertips reach. Shoulders are pressing down away from the ears. Chin is out at the chest. Checking in, make sure you have a neutral spine. We don't want to tilt the pelvis forward or tilt it back. We have a neutral spine, stacking bone over bone. Last 2, you meet me with your arms extended straight out. Last one, we add on, arms are extended straight out. You're gonna open out to the side, close back center, bend it all the way in. Exhale, serve out. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it in. And then bend. Exhale, you serve. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, bend it in. Good, keeping the chin lifted. Shoulders are pressed down away from the ears. We're almost through. Keeping it nice and slow. Now, as you bend your elbows back, try not to let them come back here. We want to stop at the side body, go straight back out. Elbows are nice and lifted. Core is still working here. It's keeping you completely stable. Only thing moving are your arms. Last two, we're keeping the arms opened out. Last one, keep the arms opened out. We start to circle, bringing it forward. These are slow and controlled, size of a tennis ball. Breathing through it. Last five, we're gonna reverse in 3, 2, 1, reverse. Taking your circles the other direction, circling it back. Try not to let your body rock here. We're zipping up through the core, keeping everything still as we circle. Last five. We bring it in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. You guys are done. That was your mini full body Pilates inspired workout. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe. I'm going to be posting videos every week. Leave a comment what you want to see, what props, what style, if you want more sculpt, if you want more mat Pilates, traditional. I'll be posting more videos. So